Now the question before us is the blood group of 30 students of class 8 are recorded as follows: A, B, O, and so on. Represent this data in the form of frequency distribution table, which is the most common and which is the rarest blood group among these students. Now, in this question, it is given that there are many students in the class and the blood groups of all these students has been recorded. Now we have been asked to form a frequency distribution table. Frequency distribution table means how many students have the particular type of blood group. That is, in respect of each blood group, we are to count the number of students and to represent the same in the form of a table. This is the question. We are to do this. Now we will solve this question. Answer. We will first write. Now here we have to form the frequency distribution table. Now we will discuss here, right, what is the meaning of frequency. Frequency is the number of students with the same blood group. That is, we will here find out how many students have A blood group, how many students have B blood group. We will form the same in the form of a table. Now, these are the blood groups A, B, O, and AB. These are the 4 blood groups. So we will here form the table. The title will be blood group, then will be tally. That is the number of times a blood group is found in the students. Now here is the number of students. It is also known as frequency. This will be the columns of the table. Now how many blood groups are there? There are A, B, O, and AB. And AB. This is the table which we have formed, and now one of the ways is while counting the students, we can verbally count that this is the first student having A blood group, this is the second, this is third, this is fourth, this is five, this is six, this is seven, and so on. When we are counting the same verbally, it may happen that there may be some disturbance from our classmate, from the colleague, other student which is sitting beside us in the examination, or the teacher who is in the examination hall may ask us to sign the attendance sheet, or some other form of disturbance may be there. And in the meanwhile, we will forget how many times we have calculated, or the number of times particular students having the same blood group. So we should not verbally count, because it will may result into wrong counting, or we will forget how many times we have remembered, or ultimately it will result into wastage of time. So we should count the students manually by writing the same in the examination hall. Now we will count the number of students having A blood group. While counting, we may cut the particular blood group which we have counted. Now this is A, we may write it this way, 1 number, then this we have counted, this is another, this is third, this is third, this is fourth, this is fourth, this is 5. Now we, instead of writing 5 next in the form of straight line, we will cut it so that we need not to count the same. It will 1 2 3 4 and this will be the 5. Now this is the next 6th, this is 7th, this is 8th, this is 9th. So how many students have blood group A? This is the 9. Frequency of blood group A is 9. We can also say that the number of students having the blood group A are 9. Now we will count the number of students having blood group B. This is B. 1. Number of students 1. 2. Next this 3. 4. 5. This is 6. So the number of students having B blood group are 6, or we can say that the frequency in respect of blood group B is 6. Next O. O blood group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now what is the balance? It is AB blood group. Let us count the same. 1, 2, and 3. These were blood group O. Number of students were 5, 5, 10 plus 2, 12. Now here these are only 3. So now, so far we have built frequency distribution table in respect of 30 students which were having different blood groups. We have formed this frequency distribution table. That is the number of students having a particular blood group. Now what is the another question which is written here? Which is the most common blood group? Most common blood group means when the persons or the students having the number of students having the particular blood group, maximum number of students. The maximum number of students have been found in the case of O. This is the maximum numbers. This is the minimum or rarest blood group. This is the minimum number. So first we will count, right, which is the most common blood group. Most common blood group is equal to blood group with highest frequency. This is the frequency, highest frequency. Or we can also say that maximum number of students. Is equal to most common blood group is O. maximum number of students are present in respect of blood group, where the blood group O has been found are O. This is the most common blood group O. Now the another is rarest blood group. Rarest blood group is where blood group with lowest frequency. Lowest frequency is in respect of AB. Lowest frequency, or we can say that minimum number of students is equal to 3. We have written this here because if we shift to the next slide, we will not be able to see the data which has been formed by us in form of table. So we have written this. When you are writing in the exam, you are to write this below the table. So most common blood group is O and the rarest blood group is AB. Here we have to write not the number of students but blood group. Rarest blood group has been found is AB, where the number of students are minimum. We hope you will have understood how this table has been formed. The students were given having the particular blood group. We have to count each student which is having the particular blood group in the form of a table. We are not to count the students verbally. We have to count the students by writing the same in the form of a tally, and then we have to sum up the same, and this will be the frequency, that is the number of students. And when we form the table, we can easily find out which is the most common and which is the rarest blood group. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give star rating to our course.